Hey, what's up guys? Today we're looking at the Perrin from Olight. It's a brand new headlight, just came out and I got mine in blue.
So one of the new key features to the new Perrin is the light sensor at the top of the light, and you'll see that there's a little notch right up there, and that is where the sensor is housed. And so the purpose of that is to be able to turn the light down. Say you accidentally keep it on the 2000 lumen mode and then you put it in your pocket. Well, in my earlier part of this video, I showed you how hot this gets. This gets up to 130 degrees if you leave it on for a prolonged period of time. So say that you stuck this in your pocket at 130 degrees, your pocket's going to get really warm really quick and you might burn yourself. So to avoid that, the sensor exists. Also, when you get a little bit too close to something as well, that light's just going to flash back in your face, so you don't want to have that happen. So let's do this quick experiment. I'm going to show you that the light sensor on this light will pick up light in a different way depending on the surface it's reflecting off of. So as you can see, we have this camo dark surface here. I'm going to put it in the 2000 lumen mode, and I'm going to slide it down this ruler here, and I just want to angle it just right so you guys can see. At about an inch away from the surface, it will shut off. So that's about an inch, roughly, about 3/4 of an inch, it will turn off. And that is because it's reflecting off of a dark surface. So now, If we take a white surface and put it in the same thing, we'll slide down and you'll notice that it shuts off a lot sooner. And that's because the light that's reflecting back to the sensor is a lot more powerful than when it reflected off of the dark surface. So that's just one of the key features of this light. And how this works as well is you'll see that the sensor doesn't work in the moonlight mode. It doesn't work in the 30 lumen mode. You have to have this up to 120 lumens in order for the sensor to activate. And you can see that's turning off. And this is 120 lumen mode. This is the 500 lumen mode. And then you have the 2000 lumen mode. So that will work in those modes, because that's exactly when this light is going to get its hottest, when it's over 120 lumens, and then it goes to 500, and then you have your 2000 lumens. So it's just a safety feature, and also just a convenience so you don't burn yourself.
So here we are. We're going to put it in the 5 lumens mode. And as you can see, this isn't doing a lot, but you can kind of see that it has a little bit of light coming off of it. Now we're going to put it in the 30 lumen mode. 30 lumen mode looks like the light's coming off it pretty well. I'm going to shut off my camera light for a second so you guys can see the lower modes. So this is what the 30 lumens looks like. We'll start off. This is what the 5 lumens looks like, hands on. This is what the 30 lumens looks like. This is what the 120 lumens looks like. And this is what the 500 lumens looks like. Now you can actually see what's in front of you with the 500 lumens if you go for a little walk. And we're gonna bring it up to the 2000 lumen mode. Now, boom, you can see everything in front of you, nice and bright. You don't have to worry about, you know, everything looks nice and high definition to me with this light. And I love the color of this light. I love the way it makes everything look nice and high definition. So we're gonna go for a little walk with this light now, and I'm gonna show you from the GoPro perspective exactly what everything looks like first person. So let's go. So here we are. I have the GoPro app going. I'm gonna put this on the lowest lumen setting first, and we're gonna go outside. And you can see, can't really see too much with this the way it is right now, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit more, and we're just going to incrementally go up. And right now we're at the 500 lumens, so let's take a walk around with this on 500 lumens just to see how it looks. Now remember, this the GoPro setup is a little bit it's wonky. You know how that is. Anybody that has a GoPro knows that the manual adjustments kind of a pain in the ass. But here is what I'm seeing right here. You know, I can see this 2000 lumens, boom, look at that. Now it's nice and bright. If you're doing something right in front of you, you can see everything that you're doing. Let's go to my vehicle now, and I'm gonna break out my get home bag. Let's see, I can grab my stuff with no problem. And here it is. And I put this back in my vehicle, boom. You can see exactly what you're doing though. You know, you can see all the little details of everything. So let's go for a little walk down my street so I can look like a weirdo with all this gear. 2000 lumens again. Nice and bright, guys. I can see everything on my street with no problem. I'll walk down the street. But yeah, if you're going for a little walk at night or something and you have this, well, this is perfect. I can see everything nice and clear. Like, you can see this little fence over here. But like, look, if you're really up close to something and you can go ahead and you turn it down a little bit, you can still see exactly what you're looking at with no problem. I mean, I'm gonna put this on the 5 lumens really quick. That's 5 lumens. 30 lumens. Now we're at 120 lumens, and then 500 lumens, and then 2000 lumens. Ready? Boom, 2000 lumens. Nice and bright. So I'm happy with it so far. I wasn't expecting much from it. You know, they keep whipping out these flash sales and we keep buying the crazy nonsense. Look at that. What's in there? Oh, look at that. It's a drain. That's impressive, right? So, looking for it. I don't see it. It's not down there. I don't see it, but he could be down there somewhere. I'll check with Crazy Flashholic 67 and see if he knows, if he's seen him lately. All right, guys. So this is what this looks like. Say you're out there, you're changing your trap cams. Boom, you can see everything nice and clear. I'll turn it down. You know, we're at the 5 lumens right now. And look how bright that is. You can see exactly what you're doing in the 5 lumens. You know, obviously the camera's doing whatever it wants to do because it's GoPro. But yeah, see, this is at 30 lumens. Everything I can see nice and clear. Kick it up to the 120. Now we're at 500. Nice, not too bad. I can see up into the trees up there. Nice and clear. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this little light. So guys, the Perrin has been relatively impressive. I like everything about it so far. It's nice and lightweight, you know, and I like the fact that you can get the head strap. You know, it's an optional accessory. It doesn't come with it, but I like the fact that they have an option like this. This is a very nice, well-made head strap. It's one of the better head straps that I've actually tried out by any flashlight company. So, you know, 2000 lumens, boom, you can see out into my yard. You can see right what I'm doing in my hands right here. I could blind you. You know, it does have the SOS mode, so if I wanted to do that, that's available. You know, it is what it is. It's a pretty decent light for the money. You know, you're rolling it around almost $100 for this little light right now, $90 I think. Flash sale, it was like 64 and some change, but you know, it's worth it. I think it's worth the money. I think that if you guys get one, you're gonna be happy with it. It's not an M2R Warrior Pro, you know, so you're not gonna have to worry about it like, you know, breaking down in the next 3 minutes. So guys, this has been a first look at the Perrin from Olight on the Prepared Guy channel. Now guys, this isn't a bad light. It is exactly what the Olight says that it's going to do. It does, and it's pretty decent. I'm not super overly impressed, and I'm not going to be super enthusiastic about it because it's not really much of a deviation from what Olight's done before. They added the little gimmicky sensor that you could, you know, you could take it or leave it. I couldn't really care less, but it's a pretty decent feature. You know, if you stick this in your pocket on the 500 lumen mode, it's going to drop down. You're not going to burn the inside of your pocket. You're not going to hurt yourself. It's also going to save the battery too as well if it steps down, if you forget and leave it in your pocket on. But for most of us that aren't complete idiots, we're not going to do that, so it's kind of like insulting to put the sensor on there. What do you think? I'm ready for the nursing home or something? Anyways, but long story short, guys, I like the fact that you can use it as a headlamp. I like the fact that you could stick it on your bag, stick it in your pocket. You could do all these different things with this light. Decent light all around. It does what it's supposed to do. It gets up to 130, 132 degrees Fahrenheit if you leave it on for a prolonged amount of time. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not super excited about it, but I don't hate it. So I'm going to use this light for 30 days, and then I'm going to give you guys more of a little bit of an in-depth user's perspective of it, because I just got this in my hand a couple days ago, and I'm not going to be able to give you guys a thorough review. I'm not going to be one of those channels that are like, this is great, because you got it free 2 months before it actually showed up, you know, before it came out for the rest of us. So I'm not going to do that. You know, I like to pay for my gear now. I was getting a lot of stuff for free on the channel for a little while, and I was like, yeah, this is great, this is great. And I was getting great stuff, and it's still great stuff. I got a lot of different things from Sofern, I got a lot of different things from Nightcore, but I never really got anything free from Olight, and I haven't, and I still continue not to get anything for free from Olight, and that's fine, because you know what, Olight, you guys make a lot of different things out there. I was one of the first people to say something about the M2R Pro Warrior, and I caught you on that. I think that the right thing to do for the Warrior would be to do a total recall on that product, because it's not going to be safe in the hands of anybody that does law enforcement or anybody that does first responder type work. I think that it's going to actually probably cause a problem down the line. So scratch that. If you have that light, just send it back to Olight and tell them, hey guys, listen, I don't trust this light, because I don't trust that light. So looking at the Perrin, This is basically a little work light. This is like if you're doing something at night, you're camping or whatever. You know, it's not bad. It's not great. Olight keeps banging out these just different gimmicky ideas, which is what we want. We want innovation, right, guys? But at the same time, I feel that overall, it is another Olight. It's not impressing me. It's nothing great. It's nothing bad either. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So props to them on making it blue and throwing a sensor in and then charging a god-awful amount of money for it. It doesn't really deviate too much from every other Olight product. I want something that's different. You know what I love to see on this light? I like to see 2000 lumens. I would also like to see an array of lights. I would like to see like a red light on this thing. Instead of putting a sensor there, put a red light mode on it, guys, so we can see at night. Then I would be like, hey guys, innovation from Olight. They're doing what the other people have been doing for the last 30 years. But still, you know, it is what it is. Another Olight sale, Olight flash sale. You're going to get this for 30 bucks less than, you know, everybody else. And then you guys are going to be trading them and stuff. And they're going to be worth money down the road. And they're trying to do all this gimmicky stuff. I like Olight, don't get me wrong. But the Perrin, not bad. Decent headlamp. But it is just another Olight. And this has been Prepared Guy. This is my truth right here, guys. I'm going to be using this light for 30 days. Like I said, everything that's going to come into this channel I'm going to be using for 30 days, and then I'm going to give you my user perspective. Like I said, I've only had this for a couple days. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.
If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please feel free to smash that subscribe button now and click the notification bell so that you can get notified each week when new videos come out. New videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This has been The Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.